about it too much.
If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm your host, Shauna.
I'm Shay.
I'm Auntie Sting.
And I'm Tima.
And I'm Big Z, not the little one.
Period.
How y'all doing?
I'm fine. Hey, friends.
Let's get into our merch.
Period. That's the orange. What's the orange for y'all? What's the orange for y'all know?
Gun violence awareness. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about this week.
Facts is June and it's gun violence awareness. This is what we wear. TDR. Y'all can see my TDR? They can see it?
See it.
I see.
All right. TDR merch. Orange, period.
It'll be available soon, guys. Don't worry.
Yeah, and I feel like y'all should be wearing orange for the month of June too.
Beyond.
Make people aware. Put the guns down, right?
All the way.
Yeah, all the way
down.
Right?
All the way down.
And throw your hands up, because people be wanting to fight for real still, and y'all don't because y'all scared.
Scared.
Now,
DR says.
it's June, ladies. How was y'all month of May? Because it was a lot going on.
It was a lot.
I felt like we celebrated.
I'm still tired.
Or maybe
So many
celebrated.
birthdays.
I'm still tired.
I had a graduation.
In the last celebration.
We forgot about sis over here in the corner trying to front like she's not. Criminal justice major, exactly. BS, Bachelor of Science, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Bachelor. My best friend got.
That's my sister.
Exactly. And that's my best friend.
They annoying.
She got a Bachelor's of Science in Criminal Justice.
Celebration month.
We should have put that.
I did the ending. I did the ending.
You did good.
We did it, y'all. We did it.
Criminal Justice major, Bachelor's of Science, minoring in what?
Forensic psychology.
It's up from here.
You bitches could never. Y'all could never. We got our bachelor's degree.
Yeah, all of us.
And it's gun violence awareness month. That's crazy. Look what God landed you.
I want to say, look at God.
That's what's up. But anyway, guys, May was a very crazy month for us. We had Miss Fatima's birthday. We had Promise Dream's birthday. We had Uncle Big's birthday. We had Mother's Day. We had so many days.
We went to the concerts.
We went to concerts. We did vlogs. Y'all been watching. Keep
and
watching.
then we had Shauna graduation.
Shauna graduation.
Yes.
We had a Memorial Day cookout.
Memorial Day cookout.
We said we was going to invite y'all, but we didn't.
I'm tired.
There was a lot going on.
It was.
Too much. But yeah, put the guns down. It is June, Gun Violence Awareness Month, and we are going to talk about that today, about how it has been affecting our community for decades, how we want to stop it, not slow it down, stop it. And so many people were losing their lives, so many families being affected by gun violence because y'all dumb and y'all can't fight.
She's angry.
I am, because I don't like that.
Y'all think y'all have to run up on somebody and y'all not.
I just feel like people carry guns because they think they tough.
They want to be tough because they scared. That's why they carry
the gun makes them feel safe. It's like a safe place. It's like a safe.
They out here spooky shooting. They're not even really out here shooting for real.
They aiming at the wrong thing half the time.
They spooky shooting, cuz. They spooky shooting. And I think that should stop.
Has been affecting us for decades, because I can go on to a story about a time where when we was younger, my family always had family big family
cookouts.
It's not even cookout, it's reunion.
Family reunion.
We had one every year at the end of the summer. Family reunion.
We'll go all the way upstate.
Big family cookout. And it's just like, I was young, probably like 8 or 9.
So I had to be like 10, 11.
And we was getting ready to have our family reunion. My mother in my house, all my aunts, cousins, older cousins in the kitchen cooking pepper all the meat for the night before, so we could leave in the morning to go to the cookout.
Right.
So we there all day from 6 o'clock in the morning till the sun fucking down. We there all day.
All night.
So they had breakfast playing for us. They had lunch and they had dinner.
Sounds
So
dope.
That's lit.
so one year we doing that and they getting ready for it, and they just get a phone call. And the phone call was my cousin of mine getting shot up.
He was shot like 9 times.
Shot up 9 times. And as that was affected us as a child, because we just remember like, damn.
When we woke up, all the food was on the floor. They like literally ran. Like it was
dropped everything. Craig's in trouble. Come quick.
Drop everything. Craig's in trouble.
No.
Go
quick.
Thank God he made it out of that shit.
And thank God he made it out alive.
He walking and talking and making babies.
Doing his damn thing.
The only thing those people took from my cousin was his eye.
Facts.
But
he bought a new one.
Bought a new one.
Facts. God let him be able to buy that new one. Amen. And praises to the man above.
Shout out to him.
Shout out to him. So that's how long it go back for me.
Right.
Remembering how gun violence affected.
That's crazy that you say that because I remember as a kid also my cousin Mel, he was shot and killed over a dice game years ago. I remember that from years ago. Like my mother and I'm talking about it years ago over a dice game. Somebody killed him, shot him in his head. And it's crazy that the person who they say did it, I'm not sure, don't quote me, but he is like co-founder of a big stop the shooting gun violence awareness type of thing too, which is crazy. But I guess, I personally feel like people turn over leaves and they, they repent of their sins and they give it to God and they ask for forgiveness. I know that he wasn't supposed to take my cousin's life, but now what he does today, the guy that they say did it, he's pushing stop the shooting movements, put the guns down, gun violence awareness. He's against it. And I guess because God probably was on that ass. Nigga, you better make it right. Because if you don't,
I'm gonna make it right for you.
Exactly.
How it affected all of us. I had an uncle that died. He got shot up a couple of times in the hallway. They found him. Gun violence.
It sucks.
I got an uncle that survived. Gun violence.
Cheers to that. Amen.
I mean, right there.
Big facts.
Facts. But yeah, it's been affecting us for decades and it sucks. But I think that you guys should be more aware and get to know about it and it's call agencies and stuff that you can call.
There's nonprofit agencies. There's a whole bunch of things that you guys can join and speak to people. The mayor is allowing you to turn guns in and they're giving you cash for guns.
Push the movement. Sell them back.
So many things that even if they have bodies on them, they taking them.
Facts. Our color people are so small minded sometimes that they don't even understand that you can be making money back off of the people that's trying to keep us in a recession, keep us poor.
I believe they give you $1,000 every.
Go sell them back. I bought it for you for $3. Give me a band, nigga. Sell it back.
It's not even about the money. Just stop doing it.
To get them off the street. In order to get them off the street, sell it back.
Some people are motivated by money.
I'm about to say
Facts. Most people now today is motivated by money. Most people.
Yeah, right.
And it sucks.
But it should be more than just money.
Right.
Because people's lives is way more valuable.
Do you care about your life?
Money. Right. Personally, to me, gun violence has personally affected myself in a way that I feel as if it was so traumatic. It took me years to come out of it. You feel me? My daughter's father was a victim of gun violence. He was murdered coming out of a pool party. And to me, it was senseless. It still doesn't make sense 7 years later. To me, it doesn't. I can't make sense of why he was murdered or why would someone shoot him 5 times. I can't make sense out of it. You understand? So I know, but however, I do know the stain that it leaves on families because I'm a person that had to deal with it. My daughter was 3 months when he died. And life had to go on. I had to continue. I had to strive. I had to go through still being a mother to a newborn. And I still had to do it. And that stain alone is traumatic. You understand? It makes me not even want to do it again.
Right.
You understand?
Because it's so scary.
Right. However, I know that the effects of people shooting and killing, the grief that it leaves behind is you can't even explain it. You know, his mother still speaks of him as if he's still here. His brother still speaks to him as if he's still here. His friends still speak to him as if he's still here. I still speak of him as if he's still here. So the effects of gun violence is it leaves me speechless sometimes because you don't think about, in that moment, you don't even think about what it's going to do to
other people. Right. You're
or the grief that is going to leave behind to other people.
Forever. It is not just for a time. It's forever. It's everlasting.
It is because, honestly, I saw my sister go through her darkest moment and then now seeing her in her brightest moments are amazing. However, it also is amazing because I lost a godbrother from gun violence. And,
that's true too.
His mother have never came back from that. So to see my sister coming back from gun violence.
And she's so young.
Yes, and it's not holding a toll on her and making her stay in that depressing state when she lost her baby father and see her coming through, pushing through that. It's amazing. So that's why I could say gun violence affect people different ways.
But Yeah, it's just disgusting out here in these streets. But put the guns down for real.
Like I'm literally here like listening, and I'm really trying to hold it together. Like
hold it together, girl.
Because it's like before gun violence personally affected me, I was here with my friend. I was there with friends who were, victim of gun violence, who lived, people who died, friends who died, that we grew up with, that was here one day and they weren't the next. And it's just like, people don't understand. Like when you say the stain, like that stain is there. It's like curry. It just don't come out.
I got curry in my fingers.
I was just looking at
There's too much.
Like it doesn't come out. Like it's something that if you pass away from it, it leaves that stain on the family members, the people, your loved ones. If you survive it, it's a trauma that doesn't go away.
Fact.
It's a trauma that lives with you forever, day in, day out, and it's something that you just don't get over. It's something that you learn to live with, but it's not it's something that you just don't get over, and that's me.
Yeah.
Like I'm a victim of gun violence, and it's hard for me to talk about it because only these women here, the people, my family that's close to me, I've only spoke about it, and it's like every day I go through triggers. Every day is hard for me. Every day is a struggle, but every day I get through it, and I feel like just the emotions I'm going through right now, as far as like my heart is beating so fast, I feel so nervous. I'm really trying to hold this together, and it's just like. I feel like I need to talk about it because this is something that a lot of people, they pick the gun up, they go out, they shoot you, they kill someone, and they just think it's over. But it's not over for the victims. It's not over for the victim's family. It's something that they have to continuously live with. This person is not coming back. Like, I feel like robbed of my life. Like, I can't go out and enjoy myself. I'm nervous. I'm worried. I feel like a lot of times when I go with my friends, they're worried about me being okay opposed to having a good time. It's times where they have to sit here and walk me through it. Like, D, it's okay. You're going to be okay. Like, don't worry about it. And I have to sit down and really believe what they're saying, because if not, I'm going to lose it.
And don't even think about it that way either, because that's not us speaking. That's God speaking through us, to you, for you. Understand that that's not really us speaking to you. Like, that's God speaking through us. Like, if Shauna's talking to you, I'm talking to you, Shayna, Tima, your mom, your brother, your fiance, however. It's not, when we say, Zizi, you're going to be okay, you're going to be fine, like, just, even though you're going through an anxious moment, like, it's traumatic and you worry because there's so much people, like, it's God speaking through us for him to you, so you can know you good. I made you go through that situation so you could be more aware. I made you go through that situation so you could be more cautious. I made you go through that situation so that you are aware of your surroundings when you do go out, when you're with your family, when you're with your son. Like, you have to be more aware of your surroundings. I don't think that he made you go through that because he wants you to be anxious for the rest of your life, or traumatized for the rest of your life, or scared. I think that he wanted you to go through it just so that your next step could be different. It could be better. He know, oh yeah, she gonna go this way because I made her go through that so she could be here today.
I agree. I just feel like, I don't ever, I don't even think it was any moment I questioned it.
Right.
Like, I think that as fast as I even probably thought in my mind about why did it even get to come out my mouth, it's the same how fast it went out my behind. Because I understand that everything happened for a reason. But it's like, I just couldn't understand, like, why me?
Yeah, we couldn't understand it either. It was crazy.
Like, to walk you guys through it, you understand? Like, it was December 18th, 2015. I remember this day like it was yesterday. I remember everything from every moment of the day. And I feel like, like, I remember I was supposed to be out my house. It was around Christmas. Everybody's having a Christmas party. My mom was at a Christmas party. I was supposed to be at a Christmas party with my cousin. But I was about to graduate from Brooklyn College. And it was, the teacher that I had, she was so hard. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go. Like, I just had to get a B. I had to get a B+ in his class because I want to go back to get my master's, so I have to make sure my GPA is on point.
Right, exactly.
So I'm like, stay home, do your paper, then go after. So I stayed home, and I remember I was on the phone with Mikey. Shout out to, he called me, and he was on the phone. I was like, oh, Mike, I'm gonna call you back, because my homeboy called me like, oh, let's go get some food. So I'm like, I'm gonna go outside, get some food real quick, come home, eat my food, wait for my friend to come home with my paper. Goes get the food, come back to my block, and like, I felt like, you know, sometimes you be like, oh, something's telling you just go in the house. I felt like that. I felt like I wanted to go in the house, but it was just like, all right, let me just talk to him a little bit. We were talking about like Christmas, and he wanted to get his daughter like something for Christmas, his daughter for something for Christmas, and I was just explaining to him like, oh, I have a cousin that work in Toys R Us, like, you know, I could try to get you a discount, whatever. Exactly. So I just remember like in the midst of it, I'm like, yo, send me the picture. In the midst of him like looking through my phone for him to send me the picture, I just see somebody like just standing at the car, like standing there, but it's a tree where we were at, the location, it was a tree right there. So I'm like, right in front of my house. I'm like, why would somebody be like urinating in a tree by the house? Yeah. But and then it registered to me. So by the time like I actually understand what was going on, because I seen in my peripheral vision, it was like a brick just hit me in my face. Like the hardest wave power somebody could just take a brick and just pound you in your face.
But you probably saw everything happen before it even happened too.
I didn't see it.
It happened too fast for her to understand.
It's like once I got hit and I felt that like that hit, and then impact. It was like I felt the impact, and then I heard it ringing in my ear like a television that just was, you know, when it
like
had
when
that
it's
screen,
an explosion,
like it was just like a screen. You know when the screen is like
eardrum.
It was like that at my eardrum, and then I just felt my face, and I just remember putting my hand over my face, getting out the car, going down, and just like, yo, did I just get shot?
Right.
And I was just holding my face, and I'm like, yo, what am I gonna tell my mother? That was the first thing that came to my mind, because my mother, she wasn't there. No one was in the house. I was by myself, and it's just like, what am I gonna tell my mother? And it's like at that very moment, that's like crazy. I know a lot of people, you know, say they go through certain things and they go through certain, like I remember every single thing, and at no point did I think about dying.
That's why you survived,
girl.
And that's because that's God. Girl, let's talk about these angels, because that's a blessing, baby.
Making my eyes tear, because as you telling us the story again, I remember me sitting in my house and getting the phone call.
First of all, I remember Shauna calling me, and I go all the way down to my knees. I don't know why the fuck I like falling. Like I'm not a big bitch. Lord,
it was legit 5.
It felt like Buddha all over again.
My daughter's father died, and I never been back in the hospital again. So the walk in the hospital was like a whole fucking trigger.
It felt like Buddha all over again.
And then she was in the same room he was in.
When you called me and told me that, you said, "Tanika, I'm coming to get you right now, me and Ashley."
Hey boy.
What? I said, wait, what the fuck is going on?
I was in a room with Buggy and Cammy. When I fell to my knees, they was like, "Muffin, what is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Zizi just got outside." They was like, "What? Oh my god." I was panicking in my brain.
2015 was just such a heavy
The first person I called,
they was, we had a packed house. It was fucking
everybody was in my house. I had to leave. I said, I gotta go.
Shauna and Ashley came to get me from my grandmother's house. I was in the room with Cammy and Buggy. That shit was crazy.
This shit came.
The first person I
came
called.
Out of nowhere, and that's what I don't like about those fucking phone calls.
Don't call me.
Do not call me,
because
they're gonna give me a heart attack.
Remind us the same phone call
of Buddha,
like
the same exact. I think it was around 11 o'clock at night too, if I'm not mistaken.
We were sitting there talking about him. I was sitting there right before I got the call about my daughter's father. They told me to go to the hospital because he got shot in his arm, and I went.
Me and
we were sitting there talking about him.
He was on the floor in front of the TV.
We was sitting there talking about him, and I'm sitting there talking about him. I'm like, because he wanted.
Let me tell you what we was talking about, because she's not trying to tell you what we was talking about. Me, her, and Sheldon was talking about having little Justin, or Justice, my nephew. She was like, if I get, basically she was saying if I get pregnant like right now, because she promised it was like 3 months at this time.
My daughter was 3 months.
So we was like, me and Sheldon was like, bitch, if you get pregnant right now, you're gonna keep it, like you're not getting no whatever you think you're gonna get. Buddha's not having it, like we're not having it. You're keeping our nephew.
That's a whole fact.
Justice, because that was gonna be his fucking name. Because promise name is supposed to be Justice, right, Shauna? Exactly.
To this day, her son name is Justice.
Exactly. So yeah, we was talking about Shauna basically conceiving another child for motherfucking Buddha, and this bitch was fronting, "Oh, I'm not having no another baby. He got me fucked up." Blase, and the motherfucking phone gonna ring. He mad because we was talking about him. He's like, "I got something for y'all bitches. I got something for y'all." But my boy still.
I was cursing his ass the fuck out. Y'all know.
Yo,
I was putting my clothes on, y'all. I was like,
I'ma fuck him up when I get in the hospital.
I'm about tired of this bitch. How he got shot?
I'm like, Shauna, you need to relax, because we need to get our mind right, because What if there's females
I
here?
put my clothes on. I put the wig on. I put my hat on. I was rushing to the hospital now because I wanted to know how the fuck did you get enough shot?
You always fucking doing
you chained it. That was my thing. I'm like, yo, he's
That was my
always
friend
doing
thing.
something.
My friend had no clue on her mind that we was gonna go.
I never.
there.
The dad was
tell us
never
that.
a thought on my mind. Dad was never a thought on my mind. I would just go in there to curse Buddha the fuck out.
That's an absolute fact. I didn't think nothing of that.
Dad wasn't on my mind. Dad? Hell fucking no. Hell no. This is forever, baby. It ain't no dad. Dad, I would never think dad. Like, my grandmother dying, that was something expected because she was sick.
Exactly.
Now, seeing someone 2 hours prior, he's sitting there talking, hugging, talking about your kid, talking about your family, what he gonna do tomorrow, how he gonna catch his flight to go to Cali tomorrow. And then to get a call 2 hours later to say come to the hospital to find out he's dead.
That don't make no sense.
That's something you snatch out of people's life. You snatch happiness out of people's life when you go and commit senseless acts such as shooting a person because of something that you didn't like of words. You understand, like a choice of words, or something as minor as, oh, he had sex with my girl. Go find a new one.
Because you just
go find a new one.
And that's the thing that people don't understand. Like, again, they don't understand that you're affecting these people forever. It's not just gonna go away. It's not okay, it happened and you healed. It doesn't go away.
Right.
It does not go away. It's something that this is almost 6 years later, and it's something that I deal with every day, and it's only gotten better now because I had a baby. I have my son, where I don't want him to grow up in fear. I don't want him to grow up and think that he has to be scared of everything, because that's how I am. I'm literally scared of it was worse. I used to be scared of my own shadow.
Yeah.
Like, I was scared of every single thing, to the point where I was pregnant, jumping at everything. He came out jumpy as a baby. So it was like, I don't want that to be poured onto him. So I'm trying my best to get over it. Like,
you're doing good.
You're doing amazing.
She's doing amazing. My friend comes outside. She goes to concerts. She wasn't doing these things before.
And even when we at
it took a lot. She goes traveling with us,
but she get it together.
Absolutely.
And she still enjoy herself.
And I talk to her every day because I want her to know that, you feel me, like, what she's going through, mine may not be as bad as hers. You feel me? My anxiety, it may not be as bad as hers, you feel me? But we go through this shit together. We're going through this together. I understand her. I don't like going to big functions anymore. I don't enjoy going to parties where there's big crowds and I don't know who's who.
Right.
If I can't say who you are and I don't know you, I go to intimate things. I have intimate things. I only invite my energy into things and people that I know and I can trust, because
you feel safe.
I don't trust no one behind things like that. I don't know what to think. I don't know what to. No, serious.
It's the truth.
As soon as one little light bulb go off.
Time to go.
Let's go get your shit.
Come on, book the Uber.
Let's go, y'all.
Gotta go. No, dead ass. We gotta go because I gotta get back home to my daughter, and by all means necessary, that's where I'm going. That's where I'm going. By all means necessary, and sometimes I'm not even afraid of the people. I might be scared of me.
Yeah.
Half the time, I don't know what the fuck she want me to leave for. She just like,
let's go.
Because she saw something already, and that's the thing about people. They see things from the beginning of the events, the functions. They see shit and they let it go, and that's nothing. No, that's something. God is telling you something. Go home. Right. Get your keys, get your friends, get your family members. Go
I ain't
home.
saying it for no reason.
Go home. There's no reason for you to sit here.
I got
if
the
something
same
made
shit
you
at my
uncomfortable.
house. I got the nice bar with all the liquor.
Exactly.
We got the hookah. We got the nice backyard.
Facts.
We got the basement. We got all that at my own house. I ain't gotta go nowhere else to do it.
Facts.
But if I do, I'm gonna go with my friends where I feel comfortable, where I feel safe, because I know how bad my anxiety is. You feel me? And I know when you have anxiety, it can trigger on other people. So that's why I try to limit what I can do and who I be around what I'm going to involve myself in, because I know how bad mine is, and I don't want to make nobody else uncomfortable.
Right.
Same way I speak to my friend on a regular basis, like, nah, Zizi, we gotta calm down. You gotta calm down. You gotta come here, because if you go off, bitch, I'ma go off. If you start,
Avengers unite.
Yeah, it's like, we gotta calm down, girl. You gotta calm down. You know, you gotta prep yourself through it, and it's a long walk in the park.
Thank God for me, because I'm the median for y'all bitches.
Yes, and I tell my friends, like, we need y'all. You feel me? Like, some of y'all bring certain things out of me. You understand? Y'all gotta pull us outside. Sometimes we may need that. Like, come on, let's go outside. You feel me? Like, because of those things, because of what we went through, that PTSD.
Yeah, you always need a calm in a friend group. A calm in a friend group is good.
The first time I remember the first time I came back outside. It was a long time after. think my face was already healed and everything. And we went to Applebee's and I was just like apologizing, like, you know, guys, I'm sorry that, you know, I've been real distant, and I just explained to you guys that I was going through so much, because I feel like that was like the darkest time of my life, and I feel like I didn't want to put you guys through that. I didn't want to, like, granted I was speaking to you guys, but I wasn't being completely honest. I don't even think my mother, who lived with me day in and day out, knew that I was depressed, knew that I was in a depression, and she didn't even know what was going on with me.
Right.
And it's like, because I hid it so well, because I wanted to make everybody feel like I was okay, because I'm so used to being that strong person. And I felt like even when I was going through it, I was trying to be strong for everybody else around me instead of myself, because I feel like I'm good.
Right.
I'm okay. I'm alive. I'm here. But I need y'all to know that I'm okay, because I don't know if y'all really feel like that. But at that time, I didn't really feel okay. You understand? I was physically here, I was alive, but I was not okay, and I wasn't okay for a very long time. And it's like my friends, my family, my fiance came into my life, and he pulled me through. My friends continuously pulled me through. My family continuously pulled me through. At that moment, it was never. After being shot, I had to remember. My brother has to come home. My brother was incarcerated at the time. He has to come home to his sister.
Facts.
My mother has to come home to see her daughter every day, like she usually do. I can't disappoint my grandmother, who's gonna be probably die whichever she is, if she was to hear I didn't make it.
Yeah.
It was no. I had to make it. There was no questions, nothing.
Girl, you had to have made it, because I would have died.
Hello. What you talking about?
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, my friend, like, it was just nothing that I just felt like I had to survive. Like, the only time, I ain't gonna lie to you, I feel like it was over for me is when I got to the hospital.
Because of me. Don't say because of me.
No, not because of you. That's the time I cried. That's when I cried, because I came in and started crying. But
because it was so scary.
Remember getting to the hospital, I was okay. My mother came in, she was hysterical, had to calm her down. She was calm. Got into the room. I had to do the CAT scan to see where the bullet was, because there was no exit wound. So I was shot in my face, and the bullet was enlarged in my neck. And so I got shot in the left side of my face and enlarged in the right side of my neck. So at the fact there's no exit wound, they have to find out where's this bullet.
Right.
So they started. It's like 50 doctors in a room. Where's
making you panic and shit.
Where do we check? And I'm just like, oh yeah, it's over. I'm dying. That was the time when I felt like it was over. But shout outs to my team.
Because how the hell you a doctor and you can't find a bullet? What the hell is going on? What the Brookdale?
But no, shout out to my residents that I had. Dr. McDonald and Dr. Whitney. She told me as she was stitching my face up, I'm gonna stitch your face up like it's my face, and that she did.
My friend had an angel
it's
that
amazing.
day.
That's what I'm saying.
I feel like it was angels.
You gotta give it to God.
Yeah,
my friend had an angel that day.
Yes,
because Brookdale didn't have a care in the world for me. Fuck Brookdale.
I can't say that. They came through. I love my team, and they did their thing. I can't even lie.
I want to tell you to go to Brookdale to get a stitch. My friend looked beautiful though. Look at her face.
But I just want to
that was God.
I just want to let everybody know, like me, I went to therapy like a few sessions, about 2 sessions, and I feel like, you know, at that time, I felt like I studied psychology in school, so I feel like everything I'm going through is natural. Like, I'm supposed to be scared, I'm supposed to be fearful, I'm supposed to have the PTSD. Like, all these emotions, all these things I'm feeling is natural, but
it's traumatizing.
It's trauma, and it's like, I feel like maybe I should have continued going. Maybe it would have been a little better, like, because now it still triggers to this day. We driving in the car, I hear a firecracker. It's like a freeze, like, and it's like walking on a block. It's so many triggers that I have on a daily basis, and it's like when I get to that point of being anxious, I get to like, I go from 0 to I get up there, I get anxious, like that fight and flight. I get that feeling.
Your shit is flight, bitch. You be trying to go.
And when it starts to come trickling down, it's literally a physical pain on my body. I could feel it in my heart. I could feel it in my stomach. I could feel it in my head. It's like it's like a headache that's just like excruciating. I'm physically feeling this in my body every time I get anxious. And imagine feeling this feeling about 20 times a day.
Yeah, that's not.
It don't feel good, and it's not healthy.
Yeah,
it really takes a physical toll on your body, and it's just like, I just need people to understand that when you behind that gun and you're thinking about shooting somebody, understand what you're doing to the families, understand what you're doing to that person. It's just it's crazy.
Somebody need to change their mentality
A lot of people.
I think a lot of people don't care. Like, they don't care enough for me.
Their life is not valuable. They don't think life is valuable enough.
They dumb. They don't know nothing. They out here living off of music, trap music.
They gotta learn.
They living for today.
A life lesson that sit them down yet.
Y'all bitch ass niggas think that shit is cute and it's not cute. Go sit the fuck down.
Because I don't think it's enough. I don't think it's enough awareness. Like, they don't push it the way they need to push it. Like, it's dedicated to a month, 1 month.
Z, I just googled numbers, hotline numbers, and none popped up. Like,
Really?
I couldn't find.
I did find one, guys, and I'm gonna give it to y'all.
Why?
But the fact that when she Googled it, that it didn't
But I bet you
pop up.
Google a sex hotline and
Yes.
it's gonna pop up.
Millions.
Millions of numbers gonna pop up. Things that's not relevant. Things that does not matter. You understand? Things that don't matter. They push it like sex,
Drugs.
don't matter.
drugs,
Doesn't matter.
money. Things that don't matter.
A life matters.
Like that.
People's lives matter.
Put the guns down.
I don't like that.
So let's get to some tea of the week
See the-
on this sex segment.
What happened?
So, since it's Gun Violence Awareness Month and all these crazy mass shootings been happening in Texas and
Oklahoma.
I think the Bronx.
New York.
Buffalo.
New York was a victim.
The train.
The train. New York was a victim.
Mass shootings.
Buffalo.
Oh shit, that shit that happened on 39th Street. I forgot about that.
Yes, New York was a victim of
See how it's so normal it is that you forget?
Yeah, it's happening so much that you don't. It's everywhere.
so
Too much.
I don't even watch the news no more.
Never watched the news.
depressing.
Always.
But these mass shootings been depressing as well because the one in Texas was a mass shooting at an elementary school, and that was really sad because the police department allowed that shooter to be in that school for a whole hour and a half, killing those kids
And
inside
didn't
that
do
school
nothing.
without even stepping foot in to save those kids.
I think they took their kids out.
They took their kids out at first. They took their kids out first. All their kids that was inside that school, they took out. They didn't care about no other kids. At that moment when y'all was taking y'all kids out, y'all took the whole class.
Exactly. The whole
That's
school.
But y'all take an oath.
Protect and serve.
Y'all take an oath.
They don't.
And y'all turn around and,
And
y'all,
then-
y'all do this.
The one in Buffalo.
That broke my heart because the video.
They had a video.
Oh, I didn't watch none.
Yes. In the supermarket, the one in Buffalo, the undercover was inside a group chat, and he knew about the shooting that was gonna happen an hour before it happened.
They setting this shit up because it sounds like to me the people that took their kids out of the school knew what was happening. Let me take my kids out first because they're ordering it.
They didn't take it out first. They took it out like while they was trying to save the kids in the school. They went and saved their kids first instead of saving all the whole class.
Right, exactly.
Well, I follow Instagram pages, and one of the Instagram pages is called like Dirty 1906. It's like a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy Instagram page, but they were speaking about the mass shooting. So the topic was the Oklahoma. They like brought up all of the mass shootings, and they also brought up the fact that it's election year. And every election year where there's like people running for election years, they have in those states that the elections are running, they have mass shootings
Like
and
a
they have
spike
things
in it.
like that. Yeah, it spikes in mass shootings and it spikes in things in that nature, so that it could look like those people that's running for elections are heroes. You understand, when they come in to the rescue after mass shootings and things like that. So when you see things like this happening, just know it's happening for a reason.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? Like this is bigger than us. Everything that's going on in the world, COVID,
Right.
everything that's going on today is so much bigger than us. There's a whole agenda behind it. We just don't know it yet.
They watching us on a big screen and they shit
And I don't
right
want y'all
now.
to think like I'm some type of crazy conspiracy.
I
we know.
We understand what you're saying.
Whoa.
If you are aware of certain things, you know exactly what she's talking
Yes,
about.
we understand.
They're watching us.
Bigger than
I
all of
understand
us.
what you're saying, that it's bigger than us, but we just have to understand that they can.
We're just minorities. We just get
That's
we
what's
just get it
wrong.
cooking out.
You're taking innocent
They taking innocent
people.
And it's a lot that we can't
Children.
speak about right
They're
now.
using them as
Like,
guinea
like,
pigs.
I work in the school systems and I work in the school building, and I understand that I really see that the schools are not safe at all.
At all. Listen, me and Michael going in the bathroom, locking the door.
And the school that I used to work at, they used to have me and two other teachers bar the door as if we could
Stop somebody from coming in. We cannot. You need security.
Listen, let
Real
somebody
armed
walk through that
security.
door with a gun. I'm walking out the door. I'm not saving nobody.
They've been having little strategies on what to do just in case something was to
Like
happen.
protocol.
Putting chairs on the doors. They having little safe room.
Just get
It's a chance
security.
for the
Just
gun.
get armed
I even
security in the
But
schools.
listen,
Bulletproof
police department is not even protecting
I
them
saw that too,
either.
Z.
At this point, the police department is not protecting them neither.
That's sad.
Because it's set up. They're all
they did
setting
say
it up.
that it was a little girl that was there that played like she was dead.
Right.
She
Yeah,
just
she
took
wiped-
blood and she smeared it on her and act like she was dead.
They
So it's
need
like
to
you gotta start
start
teaching
teaching
your
that.
kids
Call
that.
911.
That
It's
mother,
sad.
baby,
You
if
have
anything
to
happen,
start teaching
call
your kids that
911.
from now.
Survival.
Play it, yep.
They have to be on survival
That's
mode.
crazy.
Because the way the world is going, you're going to have to teach your kids how to shoot a gun too.
The fact
That's
that
what I
we have
said.
to teach our children that at such a young age. Is
teach your kids because they teaching theirs. I'm teaching mine.
But that little girl was very
Please.
smart to do that, because if she didn't, she would have died.
Yep.
She probably
Amen.
watched Apocalypto. Remember that was my movie where he took the blood. He was smart. I love that movie. But a lot of these shows don't be.
She probably was scared. She was so how old
Oh
was
my
she?
goodness.
They was
think
going to what?
they
Second
was
grade?
young.
6.
They were young. They were, I don't
Fourth
know.
grade.
So
I
strategic.
think she was 9. She was 9.
9.
So smart. She's smarter than me because I would have never thought of that, sweetie.
In that midst of that
Shout out to
moment,
you.
in that moment,
I would have never even probably thought of that. She's
Let's-
smarter than me. Shout out to that 6-year-old.
Let's send some
Or
light and
9-year-old.
some
Or 9-year-old. However old you are, baby girl, you are a hero.
What you
Send
saying?
light and prayers to the families that was affected in these mass shootings.
Yeah,
And like a moment
absolutely.
to take a moment of silence. Okay.
Amen.
Amen.
And amen again.
I didn't,
Sending light and love to you
I
guys.
didn't like that at all.
Yeah.
I just-
Put the guns down.
Right, put the guns down.
And all of the men that got the guns, if you need to go seek some help, do that.
And if you
want to
feel
go
like-
talk to somebody, do that.
I can't even get into that.
Because y'all don't
Just
even
so much,
understand.
right?
Y'all don't even understand
The
what
trauma.
y'all doing. Y'all literally are robbing someone of their life. That's literally how it feels. You're robbed.
My daughter was robbed, literally. Like,
You're robbed.
she doesn't even know what it's like to have a father outside of her grandfather and her uncles and her godfather and her father's friends. But they're not her father. And she was robbed of that opportunity of having a father because of a argument. You understand? So it's senseless. You understand? And now she's growing. She's 7. At 3 months, she didn't understand daddy's gone. But at 7, she understands that daddy is not here.
And when my niece talks about it, I'll be bawling.
And
When
she's
she talks about
asking.
her daddy, I am.
We gotta
Bawling.
do better as a community, like period. Everybody.
Absolutely.
So I want you guys, if anyone has any tips or any advice to give to anyone who's dealing with any type of trauma or has dealt with any type of gun violence, just drop your comments below. Give a word of advice, word of encouragement. Just say anything that you feel would make someone feel better.
If you
Just to
got
let someone understand that it does get better. It's a process.
And you're not alone.
You're not alone. It's lifelong.
Even if you need us, we here.
Oh, you can actually call us up on Anchor and leave any
Messages.
voicemail messages that you guys want, anything you guys want us to talk about. You guys can call us on Anchor.
You can leave a voicemail with your
Reply in regards to our comments and sections on our audio on Anchor or Spotify. You can drop us if you have any suggestions in regards to nonprofit agencies that you know of and you're aware of that promotes gun violence awareness. You can also let us know so that we can push that as well, because we're here for a better world. Put the goddamn guns down.
I actually have one. I have a hotline. It's called the American Counseling Association hotline. And the number is 1-800-985-5990. So they deals with any type of trauma you may be having.
It would be right here too, guys.
Yes. Call them up,
Use
talk
it if
about
you
it,
have to.
and just let us know. Comment below.
And be like Pops and put your hands up and put the guns down.
Period.
That's it.
Exactly.
Because you live. What you say?
You live
We
another
most
day.
pop smoke.
What you
You
say?
don't gotta put your cup down.
Hold on. What Pop said?
All right.
You live
Boy.
because you live another day.
No, he said, if you live to fight another day,
He said you win some,
you lose some,
but you live. You live.
and that's a fact. That saying is such a fact. That's legendary.
That eyes.
Pop.
Rest in peace to
What you
Pop.
say?
Right.
Yickety.
Both pops. Pop, 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 shake, pop.
Put the guns down. Definitely.
Don't forget to comment down below and follow us on all social media platforms.
We have a Facebook
Later,
now.
friends.
Yes, we
Then,
do.
The last video we said
know,
we were making
I
a
know.
Snapchat.
Relax,
We
relax.
on these pages.
Relax.
But guess
Don't come
what?
for me.
Guess what?
Don't
Guess
come.
what?
We got Facebook.
We got a Facebook.
Exactly. We got Facebook. We got a Facebook. Mr. Shauna.
Go
created
follow
Facebook.
us. Go follow us on Facebook. It's called TDR Podcast.
Yes.
On Instagram, we are called The Dressing Room.
With 2 M's.
On 2
Period.
M's. On Twitter, we are
TikTok.
called TDR Podcast.
Period.
On TikTok, we are called The Dressing Room.
2 M's.
Period.
All of our links will be below in our description box.
Period.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Is this an emotional episode?
It was.
Because y'all really got to put the guns down because it's not nice.
down.
And it
Put it
sucks.
down.
And when
Y'all got a little bit more information about our lives. We got real. Yeah.
I saw a soft side of us today.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Usually we be like,
Y'all know I'm a thug. I'm a thug.
Baby, I'm a-
y'all don't cry and gangsters don't cry. Boo.
we just dance and boogie. What are y'all talking about?
Period.
Exactly,
But
but-
like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next week. Always
Bye.
remember what happens in the closet stays in the closet.
Period. Bye.
Don't you bow